Hey guys, it's Ari. So here I am for the zillionth time trying to film this video, and the other video that I recorded, the sound sounded really muffled, and I don't know if it was the case that I had my phone in, but so we're trying this again. This time I have my dogs in the room. Hopefully they will behave and not be too much of a distraction. So I kind of just wanted to make a video and introduce myself to those of you who follow me on Instagram. You may not know much about my story or where I've come from, so I kind of just wanted to tell you guys and kind of catch you guys up to date on where I am now and where I hope to go in the future. So my hope is for this channel to be a tool to help you guys along your journey, and for my successes and my lessons and my struggles and everything that I've learned along the way. I'm hoping that I can share that with you and help you guys out and make it maybe a little bit easier for you guys, just so that you know someone has been there and that it's gonna be okay and that you can do it. So that's what I'm hoping. That's my goal for this channel. So as a child, as far back as I can remember, I always remember my mom trying to feed us as healthy as possible. I remember her cooking a lot of things with ground turkey and chicken breast, and we'd never drank any soda in the house. It was really like a special occasion type thing that we ever drank soda. And even then, I never really liked soda. So, but then when I would live with my dad in Hawaii for a year, I would eat a lot. I would eat ice cream for breakfast. We would go out for ice cream all the time. I would eat at Sizzler and eat their little kids buffet constantly, like 4 or 5 times a week. Of course, you eat rice with everything. So I've always been a big girl, big boned, as they would like to say. I feel like they were just saying that to not offend me. Okay. But anyway, so I don't ever remember really being skinny or anything like that. When I was in high school though, I was probably the skinniest that I've ever been. I was 150 and I was about probably 5'8", and I still thought I was fat. Imagine that. But in high school, I think is when I first started having problems with my self-image and worrying about how other people thought of me and stuff like that. So high school was the first time that I remember ever trying to lose weight other than the healthy way. I moved to Hawaii after high school. I think I was like 16. Did a lot of drinking, partying, whatever. I don't really think I gained too much weight. I would gain like a little bit only because I was eating horrible food. And then in 2008, when I moved back here, I was probably about 200 pounds. I don't ever remember weighing myself. So I got into a relationship that lasted about 3 years. And then after that relationship, I put on a little bit more weight. So now I was probably about 240 or 250 when I got out of that relationship in 2011. And then I met my husband, and after we got married, he went on deployment a week after we got married. And during the deployment, I don't think I gained very much, if any, weight. And when he came home was when I put on a lot of weight. I would probably say I put on like 30 pounds, which then brings us up to date to about last year. I remember maybe a couple of months before I went to Hawaii, I stepped on the scale and I about crapped myself when I saw that I was 275 pounds. When you go from weighing yourself barely, maybe once a year, and you kind of just go into this mindset of like, if I don't weigh myself, then I won't gain any weight, right? That's not true. So I was a little freaked out about that. I tried to lose weight before Hawaii. That didn't work. And then I gained even more weight in Hawaii, and you can see it in my pictures, like just the amount of food. I was only in Hawaii for 2 weeks, and there's pictures from the beginning of when I first got to Hawaii and like my last 2 days of Hawaii, and you can just see it in my face that like I had eaten so much, and I think like when I first came home from Hawaii was my heaviest. And so the highest that I ever stepped on the scale and saw was 275. I don't remember ever stepping on the scale and seeing anything other than that, but I was also in that kind of that state of out of sight, out of mind type thing. Then in February, I had saw a post by Ashley Horner about her Instagram transformation challenge, and I thought about it for a while, and then I kind of pushed it off to the side, and I wasn't going to do it. I was scared, and I tried to make 1,000,001 excuses as to why I wouldn't do it. But ultimately, I ended up starting the challenge. So after the 10-week challenge, I had lost 25 pounds. I lost about 7.5 inches on my waist. I was feeling super confident, just overall happy with life. My marriage was better. My life in general was better. I felt more confident. I didn't feel like my social anxiety was as bad. Prior to starting the challenge, I only wanted to stay home all the time. I was always scared of what people thought of me. So after I had lost the weight and the challenge had ended, So after the challenge, I continued to eat healthy. I continued to exercise. My nutrition wasn't super on point. I could have done a lot better. But I was kind of in that phase of, okay, I did super awesome for those 10 weeks. Let me just kind of eat whatever I kind of feel like right now. From that point, I think it ended in May, up until now in July, I have gained 10 pounds. But that's also, I have changed up my training. In the beginning, I was doing mostly like plyometrics type stuff and cardio, like that's all I really did. Then after, I fell in love with lifting and I didn't want to do cardio. I didn't want to do anything like that. All I wanted to do was lift. And so I feel like you need both of them hand in hand together if you want to lose weight. And I didn't want to do cardio at all. And so I didn't. And my nutrition was lacking. I was kind of not eating bad, but not eating good either. Anyway, so I gained the 10 pounds back. And that's where I'm at now. I'm trying to get back to where I was and obviously lose more, but I want to do it slower and the right way. So now, where I was trying to limit myself to like 1,500 calories, I wasn't really worried about my protein or carbs or any, like none of my macros whatsoever. All I was worried about was calories. And I would try to limit myself to 1,500 a day, which is nothing. So now, instead of just trying to limit myself to 1,500 calories, now we're counting macros. And instead of doing it like the first time that I tried it and just kind of throw a bunch of macros together and shake them up and be like, okay, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Instead of, following a formula and trying to figure out what all works together the best for me to accomplish my goals. And so that's where we're at now. And it's going okay. I just made a video earlier today about that. So hopefully that will be posted soon. So my goals are to continue losing weight, but to build muscle as well. I love, love, love lifting now. It's become my favorite thing in the entire world. So I just hope to continue getting stronger and bettering myself and living a healthy lifestyle and to improve daily. I also am in the process of getting my personal trainer certification, which should hopefully be done by October. That will be super exciting. And then eventually hoping to start my own business. It's so crazy because if I look at myself prior to February, I would have never thought that a career in fitness was ever something that I ever wanted to do. But truly, that transformation challenge opened my eyes to something that I had never seen. And it brought something out of me that truly found like a love in living a healthy lifestyle and helping others to achieve that healthy lifestyle and be happy with themselves. I just remember the feeling of girls messaging me and thanking me for being such a positive role model and positive influence to support them and help them along the way. And it's just such a great feeling that to know that I can help someone when I'm just doing what I love to do. And it really is super satisfying, and I love helping others, and I wouldn't change it for the world. And without Ashley Horner, without all of the girls that started following me on Instagram when I first started this challenge, I don't think I ever would have found my love for fitness and my love for helping others change their lives. And for that, I thank all of you. You guys are super awesome, and thank you so much for supporting me. So I hope that my channel can be here to inspire you and motivate you and to be that little extra positivity in your day. And I also want it to be a place for you to be able to come if you're not feeling so great, and to just let you know that someone is here and that we understand what you're going through, that we've all been there, that it's gonna be okay, and that you can do this and you don't have to live unhappy, that you can love yourself and you can live a healthy lifestyle. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I loved sitting down and talking with you guys. I can't wait to continue this journey with y'all, and I will see you guys next time.